The exhausting saga of the scandals surrounding the New Mexico State men's basketball team took another turn today. Letters obtained by KTSM show a back and forth between the school and the state of New Mexico last week. In it, the state's Department of Higher Education asks the school to open multiple new investigations into the basketball program and the athletic department at large after a lawsuit was filed by two former players alleging sexual assault against three of their former teammates and gross negligence against two former coaches last month. The state's letter was sent April 24th and had three main points. Here they are. First, what the university is doing to address and resolve the complaints made in the lawsuit, including violence, abuse, and corruption. Second, the state wants the results of a new investigation, independent investigation, into recent alleged comments made by new head coach Jason Hooten that appeared, as the state said, quote, retaliatory on their face. More on that in a second. And third, a detailed plan for a new independent investigation into the school's athletic programs, including all leadership and personnel. The state also said it wants NMSU to report any future Title IX cases, including assault, harassment, and hazing, to the Higher Education Department and other state officials. NMSU responded to the state's letter with a letter of its own by Interim Chancellor Jay Gouge on April 27th. The school responded to the state's 3 points, first by providing a timeline of how the school had addressed the various complaints that are outlined in the lawsuit. Second, the school said it was still awaiting the results of Greenberg-Trauerig's independent investigation into the program, and it also said that it would ask them to open a separate expedited investigation into the claims of potential retaliatory comments by Hooten. NMSU told KTSM today that it expects to receive Greenberg-Trauerig's findings at some point soon. Finally, NMSU said it would be opening that separate investigation of its athletic department programs with a task force beginning this week. The school also announced that to the public last week. Now back to that point about investigating new head coach Jason Hooten for what the state's higher education department called, quote, potential retaliation. That stems from a post to Twitter, this one right here, by Deuce Benjamin when he announced he was entering the transfer portal. Benjamin wrote, quote, to add insult to injury, Coach Hooten recently informed me that it would be in my best interest to continue my education and basketball career elsewhere, end quote. Benjamin is one of the two former NMSU players that filed a lawsuit against the school alleging sexual assault against three former teammates. Hooten has told KTSM on multiple occasions since his hiring that as he builds his roster for his first season at NMSU, he's put the student athlete's best interest at the forefront no matter the situation.
When you go back to it, the most important thing is to make sure that the student athlete is taken care of. In a lot of instances, that may mean taking a new step for them and refresh for them, a restart for them. And then, as same as for me and us and our program, it may be time to get a restart, because regardless of what happened, you always want some clear air. And I think it's just better for everybody sometimes if that happens.
Hooten has said he has a limited frame of reference of what happened at NMSU last year simply because he wasn't here for all of the things that happened. KTSM will continue to follow this story on air and online. Elsewhere on the NMSU hoops front, former Aggies guard Quaye Gordon has found a new home after entering the transfer portal in March. Gordon is heading to UT Arlington, a former WAC foe of New Mexico State. It's his fourth school. He played at Missouri, Kansas State as well before landing at NMSU last season. Gordon averaged 9 points and 5 rebounds for NMSU in 2022-23.